get this going. Get it going on my tablet. There we go. Okay, so I didn't have enough money to get the full game of this, and I'm not really into first person type things, but I figured this is a free demo. Get it, and we'll see what we can see how it turns out and see how good I'll be good at this I'll be at. So, give me just a second. Have me a sip of my drink. Wait and see if anybody will join in. But it seems that this demo seems to be its own thing from the main game, because this seems it focuses on some guy trying to get out of the house. Because I checked the start of it to make sure that it would play. I checked to make sure it would play before I started the stream, so maybe this is a prequel, I guess, to the main game or something. So I'm gonna wait just a minute or two before I start up. I wanted to have something Resident Evil in this Spookstober month thing. So I figured I'd go with this, and then I could always get one of the other Resi games for next year's Spookstober. Like Revelations 2 or 4 or something. Sorry, Resident Evil Revelations 2 or Resident Evil 4. Or the Resident Evil 2 remake. So I'll wait until maybe the 4-minute mark, and then I'll get started on this. It's just been a long weekend. It's been a crazy weekend, crazy week. Crazy all the time. Let's see how the sounds alright on my end. I don't know if this demo is literally like a timed demo where it's 1 hour you get to play, or if it's it's just a name thing, the beginning hour or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna attempt to complete this demo. Usually first person horror I'm not really that good at. Get too nervous sometimes. Alright, right at the 4-minute mark, we're gonna start this up. Hello, Cyan. Alright. So, we're starting this up. Get out of the house. Oh boy. I shall dash them against the stones. Okay, I don't know what that means. Get out now! What do you think I'm trying to do? You don't have a videotape. Just closed. It's a joke. A fuse is missing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting creeped out. Spoopy. Okay. Music makes us so nervous. Bolt cutters. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, for cutting chains. You could get out if you only had a key. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be intense. Okay. Relic House videotape, okay. I guess we go back upstairs, or go back to the room with the VCR. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Ew. That's disgusting. Hey, Underworld. Okay, we go back. I guess we'll play the videotape. Oh, nope. Let's see what's going on here. Music makes you so nervous that you might fart.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals.
You can
Speaking of
move
which,
around
make sure
during
the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was
the
2
tapes.
fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
You can move around during the
This new guy?
tapes too.
I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change.
Oh,
Good
this
plan.
is the house.
We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Oh, this is reality TV, guys. Always desperate for a story.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
I heard about these tapes. There's supposed to be
Get
a
out of the
clue how to get in each thing,
It's locked.
or something in them that you're supposed
After
to
you.
watch for. Well, move out of the way.
So, why are we in hell this time?
So
Do you ever
surprised that you
prep?
laugh at because people
What's
hate
the prep?
horror.
Shitty house, spooky
Just
sound.
the way you wrote
Ooh,
that
is it
down.
haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Change shot.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad
That's-
rumors about their son, Lucas.
The
Bad seed,
family
apparently.
in the main game.
Ah, shit! No, I should have worn my good shoes.
There's a small keyhole.
Shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
Andre.
Andre!
Uh-oh.
Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
He's dead. He might be. I have to see where he went. I think you can play these again.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
Be funny, the door just closes. Same for the other guy. He's probably gonna be dead soon.
What the hell?
These spots are still missing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Aha! He's
All
dead,
right, new
Jim.
deal.
Okay, so there's
We find Andre and we
switch
go.
or
I mean, fuck
something.
this show.
How do I crouch though? R3. Okay. Okay. Oh boy.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's. Oh. And there was somebody else. Oh boy. Wow. Another note? Okay, that was there before. Can you watch it again? I want to know how he got there. One more time. One more time. And then I'm gonna back out and then get to the secret hideaway. Ew, yeah, that was a bit extreme.
Boo.
Okay.
Where did you find this guy?
Watch.
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey,
Stay by him
I
the
only work
entire
with
time to see
professionals.
where he disappeared off
Speaking
to.
of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Right by me.
Get out of the way.
I shall protect Andre. I'll stand next to Andre and I'll protect him.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep?
And then after
House,
this,
spooky
I'll
sounds?
talk about
Ooh, is it haunted?
something crazy that happened over the weekend. That'll help break the tension because this game
I
is
was an anchor, you know?
Weekend
so
stuff, Pete.
intense.
Not anchored.
What's that?
Like anything just freaks me out. Like all the little noises and stuff. It's like, what was that?
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned
It's like you never
farmhouse,
know if there's
missing
somebody
family,
gonna come
foul places,
after you.
The usual.
So
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a
stay
shot of
by
this.
you
Let's make a great
the
cutaway.
whole time.
So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit. No, I should have worn my good
Oh.
shoes.
It won't let me go anymore.
Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop.
It's like invisible
Andre,
wall.
what do you think? Andre?
Oh well.
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
It's not quite as dirty. Well, it's still dirty, but when I opened it, it was mega dirty.
Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy. I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
Patrick, everyone dies at the end.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? Andre? Where the fuck is he? Andre, where are you, man?
Okay, so we're gonna stay by him so I can see what he touched. He touched something over here that opened up the secret room.
What the hell?
It's from SpongeBob, I know that. Okay, so there's something underneath. Okay.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
It'd be crazy when we get out of the videotape. We get out of the videotape and then we go down there and they'll probably be... They might be down there for all we know. Unless he left. I don't know if he left or not. Okay. Alright. Damn, though. That's just... Oh. Damn. I mean, there was somebody else right there. Alright. So, here's what happened. Hey, Red. So, this is what happened over the weekend. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna leave it going. So, how do I... Alright. See, like, those noises right there. That's so freaky. Okay. So, the other day, one of my followers, who's also somebody that I follow on Twitter, posted, or he retweeted a thing of artwork by this guy, and the guy, what he did was, it was fan art of Wolverine, Jean, and Cyclops, and it's like you see Cyclops and Jean holding hands, but then you see, like, hiding behind whatever, or hiding behind Jean or whatever, you see Logan and Cyclops holding hands. I mean, fan art was fine for the most part. I mean, it wasn't overly sexualized or anything like that. It was nice, decent artwork. So I commented, I told the guy, nice art. Wolverine and Scott would never hold hands, but still nice art. So it started this whole big turry-loo, and then the guy who retweeted it, next thing I know, the next night or whatever, he posts some shit about, because in Marauders #1, which was the X-Men book with Kitty Pryde and Storm, and they're going across the sea or whatever, them and this like other group of characters. Dummy finger, okay. So in the issue, Kitty goes and she phases a gun between two guys' legs, and it injures them, obviously. So it's extreme. The guy went and he said that the X-Men are cruel now. The X-Men are cruel now, and that what Kitty did was comparable to Red Skull. And people were like, and I was like, yeah, what she did was extreme, but you don't go comparing her to a Nazi. That's what you just did. You compare her to a Nazi. So then he took what I had said before about Wolverine and Scott never holding hands, and he went and he said that I was homophobic. And I'm like, well, says the guy who went and is comparing them, or comparing Kitty Pryde, a Jewish mutant who is defending herself, to a Nazi. You know, it's crazy. So I blocked the guy. He was going to be, whenever we talked about the crap with Marvel ruining X-Men, he would always bring up about how they ruined Cyclops. And how all the crap with him being compared to... It's not responding, okay. All the crap with him being compared to Hitler and yada yada yada. And he never brought up about anybody else being ruined. Sounds like a puss, yeah. He talked, I never said it to him, because, I mean, he was previously, he told me before about how there was 2 other Twitter accounts that went and they blocked him because of his opinion and they bullied him. And I felt sorry for the guy, but it's like, then he went and but, I mean, I never said anything to him at the time. He talked like a robot. He always brought up backdoor key. Okay. So, well, F that guy. Backdoor key, so I guess we go to the back door now. Is that the end of the demo? Really? Oh, shit! Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm stuck now. Oh, boy. I just saw him. That was the dad. Let me pause real quick. Oh boy. He just casually walked by. I thought he saw me. What was I saying? So he went and he did that, and I was like, he talked like a robot, because he always brought up about, like, Tom Brevoort and Marvel editors and stuff, and people, and then he kept going on about how what people didn't care when Cyclops was getting accused, and I'm like, are you serious? There was all this Cyclops was right, and Cyclops was this, and all this stuff that was supporting him, despite the fact that he was being compared to Hitler. I don't know anymore. I decided after that, like I said, the guy, I already unfollowed him a few days before. He unfollowed me. I went and I called him out, saying that, like, I wasn't even being homophobic. I even told the guy, I said, you like whoever it is, you like whatever ship you like. I was being very understandable after that. I said, you like whatever ship you like, whatever fanship you like, and that I won't go and take that away from you, like Hickman keeps doing crap with the X-Men, so I'm not going to take that away from you. So I was very supportive. I even said about how I like fan art of canon gay ships, like Wicked and Hulkling, Shatterstar and Richter, Midnighter and Apollo. I mean, I need to see more fan art of those ships, but I mean, the ones I have seen have been pretty good. So, I'm not homophobic. I only pointed out that Wolverine and Cyclops would never hold hands because they would rather fight over Jean, or they would rather, given how, at least on Wolverine's side, how prideful and not egotistical, but how stubborn he can be, he would probably rather die than hold hands with his rival, or with another guy, you know. So that's all I'm saying. And I never said anything homophobic. I never said anything mean. I don't treat people like that, you know? Never said anything mean. I never said anything that would I believe that people should be treated the way you want to be treated, you know, be nice. Be nice and kind and good, you know? It's just it's harder to do that when people are a piece of shit, you know? When people are crazy, or they are just really mean, it's really hard to be nice to somebody who just ends up being a big dick, you know? Alright. Here we go. Better not get jump scared. But I saw him. He's gonna probably be waiting for me in the kitchen, isn't he? Where are you? I saw you. What the hell was that? The damn dummy? Shit. How did that dummy... I'm laughing. I'm laughing. The damn dummy scared me. How did that dummy get there? How did that dummy get there? I'm gonna get jump scared, I know it. I haven't seen the guy once yet. I saw him. I know I saw him. Like I said, I don't even know why I let the fan art bother me. I guess I was just mad at everything else with House of X and Powers of X and stuff. But anyways, enough about that. I already said what I need to say about that. Oh boy, that's just, how did that get there? Alright. He's gonna be waiting for me. Or he's gonna be behind me. I know it. Open.
Welcome to the family,
shit.
son.
Shit. He actually had the door open. Was that it?
Bill.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What happened? I missed it. What fan art? It was this fan art of Cyclops, and it was Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine. Bad ending. Welcome to the family. Bad ending? Well, how do you get the good ending then? I didn't know there was multiple endings. Okay. So what the fan art, and that was a short ass demo. I thought it was gonna be an extra hour or so. The fan art was of Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine. Cyclops and Jean were like hugging together like a couple. Wolverine was standing next to them, but behind Jean you could see Wolverine and Scott were holding hands. And I said it was nice art. I didn't say anything about the art, bad about the art, because it genuinely looked like nice art, nice well-drawn art, nice shading, and the colors matched. The colors matched the costumes in the comic and stuff, and it was nice. It was nice. I said it was nice art. Wolverine and Scott would never hold hands, but still nice art. And then the guy who retweeted it kept telling me like, oh well, just whatever, blah blah. And then he said about just all this other stuff. It's like love is love and all this other stuff. And I was like, he kept going on saying like, sounding like they would do that, like that they would totally do that, even though they wouldn't. But I told him, I said, you know what? Hickman's already done enough crap. You ship whoever you want to fan ship and all this other crap. So a day or two later, he read Marauders #1. Kitty phased a gun between two soldiers' legs, soldiers that were coming after them. So she phased a gun between their legs, and it critically injured them, which is extreme, I'll admit. It is very extreme. But the guy who retweeted the other thing lost his shit. He said that, oh, they're cruel now, they're awful now, like, it's making it sound like they've never been violent before. I mean, I've seen people posted shit, mentioned shit, and even posted shit of other stuff that they've done beforehand, and it's like they're saying like, oh, and it's suddenly a problem now, but it was never a problem before, which is crazy. So I told him, I kept telling him, because then he went to the extreme. He compared Kitty Pryde because of freaking phasing a gun between two guys' legs. He went and he compared her to Red Skull, and Red Skull is a Nazi, and it's a bit extreme that he would go that far, considering she's Jewish. She's a Jewish mutant. So he went and compares her to him. He went and he said it seemed like he was just losing his shit, because he said stuff about how like mutants would always care more, like they would always put humans first before mutants, and that something about how that they would never go and turn away, and then he made it sound like that that they should be kneeling before humans. I'm like, dude, like what? Just they want equality. It's not about them surrendering themselves to humans. It's not about them wanting superiority over humans. They just want equality. There is nothing wrong in 2019. It's like everybody has a problem with freaking equality nowadays between two groups of people. And it's like it's the thinking that the idea of equality between two groups of people is suddenly a bad thing. So he had the audacity of calling me a homophobe. I said, you ship whoever it is you want to ship with. I even said I support canon gay ships like Midnight Apollo, Wiccan and Hulkling, Richter and Shatterstar. I've actually read issue 1 of Shatterstar's miniseries, and it was actually pretty good. Unlike the first issue of the gay stereotype Iceman. Yay, don't give them the Tumblr type compliment. It only encourages them, especially when it involves pairings. Yeah. And it's just, the guy he lost his shit, and he said, it's like, and I kept telling him, I kept informing him, I said, don't go comparing. You're the one who keeps saying, you're the one who said that, he said that Kitty Pryde, what she was doing was on par with something that Red Skull would do, and he said that if X-Men cared in any degree, he made it sound like if X-Men cared in any degree about mutants, that it put them on par with Apocalypse, Red Skull, and Hitler, which is ridiculous. I pointed out, and 8 or 9 people liked my comment. So I wrote, so if X-Men care about other mutants, about their kind, to any degree, it makes them on par with Hitler, with Apocalypse, Red Skull, and Hitler? That doesn't make any sense. I'm curious. Okay, but moving off of that now, I'm curious. It said I got the bad ending. How do I get the good ending? I noticed I got something that was a dummy finger. I don't know if you use that on something. F 2019 is a garbage year, and I know 2020 will be bad. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. There wasn't that many scares in this demo, so I guess I can try it again. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get the full version of this. This is just something I was wanting to do for Spookstober. People are crazy. People are just crazy. Okay. I guess these are the same guys as before. People are crazy and retarded. Well, I don't say retarded, but my comment keeps on getting deleted. in regard to the faction that the Red Skull was in during World War II, so I can't comment on it. That's odd. Well, I mean, technically he was in Hydra, but I mean, many versions of the comics have stated that Hydra was part of the Nazis in the thing. So I mean, yeah, he's basically a Nazi. So I'm trying to remember what this note meant. I shall dash them against the stones. I don't know if that means anything. And I don't know what... There's a dummy finger you can get. I don't know what that... The music really freaks me out. Really puts me on edge. I don't even... That's what the weird thing is that... Part of a dummy's hand made of celluloid. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go up here. It starts with N-A and ends with Z-I. I also can't say H-I and N with T-L-E-R. Huh. Okay. That's weird. That just showed up behind me. Stairs. That just popped up behind me. It's like, I'm not even playing this with VR. Imagine playing this with VR. It's like, all of the noises keep freaking me out, too. Ew. This is just to freak you out. Just to keep you on edge. But I mean, it's not a complaint. That's not a complaint, because this is a horror game. They need to make sure you get scared. You know? There was something... Where was it at? Bolt cutters. That happened to me... That happened to me when I typed Clown World. It might be a YouTube thing. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I hope it doesn't cut out. I really hope it doesn't cut out. Baker family are the villains in the game, in case you didn't know. I know the gist of the story. I know the gist of the story, basically. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that I missed. I don't know why they put the dummy finger there if it wasn't going to do anything. Z's don't have hands. not a videotape. I feel like maybe I didn't miss anything. I don't know. Here we go again. I've noticed people also have been trying to share videos on Discord, and only some of them have been properly linking on there, so I don't know.
Who? Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Can you look around?
This new guy? I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Discord upgrade makes some things glitch
Just
out.
try to say the show's
Okay.
name this week, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Games, another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Now, I did get another demo. I did get another kind of horror-based type demo. I was gonna save it tomorrow, but maybe I'll do it tonight. I don't know.
Are we rolling? Okay, let's go.
Get out of the way.
It's locked.
It's like,
After you.
another thing is, I would get
So,
Resident Evil 4. It's just 4 isn't really that
what's the
spooky.
prep? Shitty house, spooky sound.
Wait,
Ooh,
can you
is
go
it
back out
haunted?
here? Or does it lock you out? Oh, no. The X-Men always are isolated in the Marvel Universe. The writers always forget about everyone else. There are really no consequences or repercussions felt by everyone else when the mutants do something. See what happens if you just wait right here. You can do a stream on Halloween night. That's what I was thinking about doing. I was going to stream Arkham Knight, because that game takes place on Halloween. I was just going to do like side quests and stuff. Does it just stop or does it keep going? Oh, they just wait right there.
How long
Okay.
do you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot
I
of
might
this.
finish Left 4 Dead
Make
and
a great
start doing
cutaway.
3. Cool.
So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go
Resident Evil
missing.
4 is
Not
more
hillbillies,
fun.
bakers.
I mean, it's
Jack and
gory, but it's
Marguerite
more
bakers.
fun than
They were
spooky.
quiet, not backward.
Most
Lot
of
of bad
the
rumors
most
about
of
their
the
son,
scenes are
Lucas.
like during the
Bad
the
scene,
daytime, or they're well lit, where they don't really look
Ah,
scary.
shit. I knew I should have worn my good shoes.
And I don't play many third person.
Glad I had my shots.
I don't play many
Although,
third person
let's make a great backdrop.
shooters,
Andre,
but
what do you think?
Resident Evil 4 is pretty a pretty good one.
Andre! Andre! Clancy, you see where Andre went?
I wonder if the dummy finger is in the thing
Where
right
is he?
now. No, it's not. Okay, let's go
It's
up
the
here.
last time I worked with that guy.
Anything up here?
I mean, producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy, you stick with me.
This thing of headphones. Okay. Like I said, X-Men and Mutants, they've just been... Some people have said that Hickman is doing them right because they're back on top again, but I mean... Can you go back this way? Can you go back outside? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Oh, shit, the door's closed. I'm gonna go now, bye. Oh, shit. The door's closed now. One of them outside must have closed the door between the thing. Ugh. That's gross. I think people are desperate for an X-Men comic. Yeah. They've really been wanting X-Men back on top again after 7 years of mostly bad runs and mostly crap. They're really desperate. And that some of them, I think some of them are ignoring some of the problems with Hickman's run. I mean, if you take everything aside, I think he's an overrated writer. At least in terms of X-Men, because I read the first issue, and when I wasn't creeped out about with all the creepy moments in it, like the core X-Men crawling out of these slimy pods naked, and then you see Xavier go creepily saying, "To me, my X-Men," which is what he always says. When I wasn't creeped out, I was just kind of bored. It was just kind of boring. And a friend of mine, a follower of mine on Twitter, I asked him because this is supposed to be a big new era for X-Men, and I figured this was going to be like DC Universe Rebirth. They were just going to fix all this crap. They weren't going to go and deconstruct and reconstruct all of it. But that's what he did, and that's why, between that and other problems I've had with it, I just haven't. I'm waiting for a twist, and if there is no twist, then I really don't really care anymore. Because it's crazy.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
There isn't any slime on the door.
Andre?
I would like it for issue with Captain America commenting on what's going on with the X-Men, talking about him and the
Andre,
government
where are you, failing them,
draw a comparison to them, and the rise of World War II Germany. I mean, some people, the guy who ended up being a piece of crap, also said he made this big deal because of Avengers vs. X-Men, that Captain America and the Avengers don't really care about the X-Men. That they don't really care because they just...
Alright, new deal.
And I don't know if it was
Andre
just
and we go.
bad writers. I don't know if it was bad writers or if it was just... I've already heard people say that they've acted or that several characters acted uncharacteristic in Avengers vs. X-Men, so I don't know.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder. So, you first.
Anyways, I don't know anymore because
What do you see? What is it?
but I'll just, like I said, if it's gonna be like this, I'll just wait a couple years. I'll find some old X-Men runs to read. I'll wait a couple years, because new status quos never last, and I've said that before. New status quos, especially Marvel, in current years, they don't last. They'll go, like, ever since, like, there was the crap, Peter Parker becoming, like, this, Peter Parker becoming, what was it, a businessman who had the Parker, he had the Baxter building. That was undone. There was the shit with Hydra Cap, and then that was undone. So, I mean, eventually they're just... Oh, I forgot. Okay, so this changed. I shall dash you against the stones. Because earlier it was I shall dash them against the stones. Now, that's creepy. I don't even know how that got there. Because it was on this other table. It was on the other table right there. They don't care because of bad writers. Remember when Reed Richards was asked to cure a legacy virus and he refused? Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is that they haven't cared for some time now. And it's sad because, I mean, when Stan Lee and them, when they were in charge, they cared about the characters. And Stan was no racist and he was no bigot. He was fine with diverse characters. So, there he is again. All those noises, though. And where does he go? That's what I don't get. You don't see him anywhere. And they give you, and there's the damn thing falling. How did it even get there? That's what I'm saying. They don't care anymore. They just... And I feel bad for, like... I don't know, and that's the thing, is that Hickman is such... From what I've heard about him and from what I know, he just... I don't know. I don't even know if he did this book because he genuinely wanted to get X-Men back on top. Supposedly, Kowalski needed persuading when it came to the story. So obviously Kowalski was probably nervous about it as well, but he can never say no to anything. And I guess he felt like let's let him fix X-Men, because I mean, Resurrection didn't work, so let's have him fix that. I don't know if he did that if Hickman did that to genuinely fix X-Men, or if he did that to divide the fan base and have it be this challenging, relevant, current day run that deconstructs and attempts to reconstruct old characters, because we can never keep things the same. We have to deconstruct it and reconstruct it and hope and pray that it'll work out. Anyways, it's funny how this game gives you this fleeting moment thinking, hey, you're about to be free. You're about to be free. And you go and you open the door. You go and you open the door, and then
Welcome to the family, son.
boom. Alright, I don't know if you can do something here. If you can warn him. Can you warn him?
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Ah shit, there he goes again. I don't get why it says bad ending. It says bad ending at the end. I don't know if you can get a better... I don't know. I hope nobody minds if I talk about X-Men a lot. I can talk about other things too. I could talk more about Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil 2. I mean, Resident Evil 2, like the game Resident Evil 2. I like Resident Evil as well. I like Resident Evil 4. I've seen the live action movies, and I'm interested in 2. I would really like to get to play Resident Evil 2 and stuff. It's just something I'm like, stuff with X-Men is just something I'm passionate about. It's something I've liked for 5 years now since I saw the movies, since I first saw the movies. So we can always have a variety of discussions talking about that, and we can talk about other stuff too. But you know, I have problems with the X-Men. I might like them as characters, but some of them do things. Some of the things they do don't make sense in real life. Like what exactly? I just hope everybody's fine with like talking about X-Men. I should be talking more about spooky things because this is the Spookstober streams. But I mean, I talk about what I like. On a different topic, I waited 2 days. I saw the Rise of Skywalker trailer. Um, well, out of all of the Disney films, the Disney Star Wars films so far, it currently has the most dislikes. Last I checked, it had 70,000 dislikes, and growing. It probably has more now. Apparently they have horses. They have horses now. And C-3PO tells them, like, I wanted to get one last look at my friends. And he says that to Rey, Finn, and Poe, and I'm like, and then people were even pointing this out. None of them ever said anything to him that would seem like that they were friends. Unless this is just because, and then people say, yes, I know, time jump, this was a time jump, but still, it's like, don't tell. Show us that they were friends with him. Don't tell us, like, that this happened off screen, that they were friends with him, because that's kind of dumb. I don't get the bit with the horses. They never established space horses before. or any sort of real world animal like dogs, cats. They never had a um, galaxy far, far away equivalent of dogs or cats or anything, as far as I know. So I don't get. I guess JJ figured, screw the canon. If I think it because the scene was kind of this visually appealing scene, like this visually interesting scene. Um, with like it showed a bunch of people riding on horses, like they were and they were galloping or whatever towards the enemy, and it was like this very heroic, dramatic type scene. And I mean, I, I don't know. Personally, it's like I guess they already figured this franchise is screwed now. We might as well just go all the way. We might as well just go all the way and just bring in alien horses or space horses. I don't know. I have no clue. Personally, I mean, that's the thing. If this was 5 years ago and the trailer came out before I was disappointed in Star Wars, I would have seen it right after it came out. But I mean, Rise of Skywalker trailer came out. I didn't even have an intention on watching it. I just did not care anymore. Even when I initially watched the initial trailer, I didn't have any excitement, any drive. I didn't have any sort of positive reaction. It was just, I've seen it. I've seen it. It was an okay trailer, but I don't have any sort of drive anymore. Which is sad because I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I love the original movies. Growing up, I played um, Lego Star Wars. I had the original. I had the game that was the original trilogy, and I loved the hell out of that game. And then I was so happy when um, I had gotten one of the films on Empire Strikes Back when I got that on DVD, and it was such a good film. It was so great. And that's another thing. This is what I don't get about. I ran a long message about my problems with the X-Men, but I got deleted again. Okay, well try you could try writing it in smaller chunks. Maybe that'll go. Maybe that'll work. Um, that's what I don't get about the Star Wars fanbase. So it seems that any time when something happens, they hate on it. And I don't mean with Last Jedi, because I get the hate with that. I get the hate with that movie. But it was like, from what I heard back in the day when the Vader twist was revealed in Empire Strikes Back, apparently the initial reaction was that people hated it. People apparently hated the twist that Darth Vader was Luke and Leia's then again, wait a minute. The Leia twist, the whole thing with him and her being siblings, that wasn't until Return of the Jedi. So people initially hated the Vader twist that he was Luke's father. Apparently when Return of the Jedi happened, apparently people initially hated the Ewoks. Some people hated the Ewoks, which I have no reason. I don't even know why. I have no idea why. I guess some people, one person brought up the legitimate criticism that the Ewoks were only made because that way then it would, Lucas was trying to have, like, appeal to the toy demographic and that they were made for money and all this other crap. And I mean, I never had a problem with the Ewoks, but apparently some people did. And it got to the point that they were never seen again after that. They were never in the prequel movies. They weren't in the sequel movies. There was a claim that in Rise of Skywalker something was revealed that the Ewok planet got destroyed, which is just what? Like, that's just, they helped save the day in Return of the Jedi. They're just, it's like another just shit thing to do to the canon and to them, even if they're just characters and stuff. But I mean, still, like, who could hate something so cute? Who could hate something so cute? That's what I don't get. People hated the holiday special, which I get. People hated Jar Jar, which I get. People hated on Jar Jar in the prequels, which I get. But it seems ever since Last Jedi happened, and especially with Rise of Skywalker, I have seen people, and I don't know if they're trolls. I don't know if they're trolls or if they are serious. Because and they also hated the kid who played Jake Lloyd. Well, I'll read your thing in just a second. People have problems with Jake Lloyd as Anakin because of stuff, and it nearly drove the kid to, he lost, and he actually got arrested for, of all things, speeding, which is very on the nose considering there was the whole pod racing bit in Phantom Menace. Uh, that's a lie. The media spread Star Wars fans and other people that lived back then pointed out that it was something the media made up. Oh, okay. People had problems with Ewoks, but not Vader. Okay. I didn't know. It was just something that somebody said that supposedly people didn't like the twist. However, I have seen people on Twitter, whenever I see on the occasional post on my Twitter feed that's Star Wars related, it is somebody saying that they want, I've been seeing for a while now, ever since Last Jedi, I've been seeing for a while, people want to see Jar Jar Binks in Episode 9. I've seen people go as far as saying they want to see Jar Jar just show up and kill all of the new characters in the film, maybe reveal that he was the mastermind the whole time of all of this, or at least how it was originally going to be in the prequel films was that he was going to be like a secret mastermind. It actually would have been clever if people hadn't hated on him so much, because it would have been that the whole reason why the character was such a dumbass in Phantom Menace was that he was doing this excellent job acting like a dumbass, and that he was really this Sith or this bad guy, this secret bad guy that was pretending to be good and pretending to be on the hero side and was also acting like a dumbass. But because of the response people had over him in Phantom Menace, his role was more reduced as the films went on. But I've seen people say that they want to see Jar Jar. I saw one person saying they want to see the holiday special. They want to see the holiday special released on Blu-ray. And I'm like, make up your minds. Make up your minds, because, I mean, first you say you hate it. There was apparently such a vocal response over the hatred of Jar Jar Binks that the voice actor apparently got from fans, from what I heard. And this was something he himself stated, that because of all of the negative reception and backlash from fans towards the character he voiced, he nearly committed suicide. And that's how bad it was. And I'm like, he doesn't, like, he played a character. He played a character. Some people liked him. A few people did like him. A few people did like Jar Jar, despite everything. But he played a character that people didn't like. But he shouldn't be getting flack. He shouldn't be getting shit because he voiced a character nobody liked. That's not his fault. He's just getting. He's doing the job that he was assigned to do. Doing the job he was assigned to do, and get the money for doing that. And that's it. That is it. That is completely it. But apparently he went and did that. And I'm pretty sure, I will say now, I'm pretty sure that no matter how much these people say, we want him in episode 9. It's like, Disney, how they treat Star Wars, they've done it very poorly, but they know they know that the overall reaction from people is that nobody likes Jar Jar. Overall, nobody wants him back. And I know for a fact that I'm pretty sure, given how the actor, what he said about some of the stuff, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even want to play the character again because of all of the stress and crap that he got and all the shit that he got from fans. And I believe it too, because there was people, that was something even Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill, that's another story for later, because there was something that he just pulled on Twitter. But even he said that young Jake Lloyd, who was a kid, he didn't deserve that. Yeah, he wasn't that good of an actor, but I mean, he's a kid. He's a kid. If they're gonna blame anybody, they should blame George Lucas, because I've seen the documentary. I've seen a documentary for all the stuff that was building up to Phantom Menace, because this was like 5, 6, 7 years of planning, like writing the script for the new trilogy and all this other stuff, and there was a lot of stuff leading up to it. It was like at least 3 or 4 years of all this stuff that they were going to have to do. And I saw the casting video. With, they had like 2 or 3 different kids to play young Anakin. And George, I guess I don't know if he was just smoking something or whatever. He picked the worst acting one of the bunch. There was another kid that read the lines and he did a good job on it. But George ended up picking Jake Lloyd, and it's funny because all of it's cruelly more ironic when you watch the documentary, which you can find on YouTube, by the way. When you watch the documentary, all these people saying about how this is gonna change his life and this is gonna make his life so great because this is Star Wars and this will raise his career, and it's like, and they tried tricking him. This was like tricking a kid, because all they cared about was the money. All they cared about was getting this kid help his career, because it helps their career, and it helps more people go and go to them for to get other actors and other people that want to sign up with their agents, with those agents. Oof, yeah. Welcome back, Red. That's what I'm saying, is that it's crazy. And I'm starting to think, I don't think Star Wars fans are racist or sexist or homophobic. I think some of them are crazy though. It's not because of Last Jedi. It's because they say, oh, go hating on Jar Jar Binks, understandably hating on Jar Jar Binks, and hating on the holiday special, but then go and say, like, because of Disney made something that to them is arguably worse than that, and then they're going and saying, hey, let's have Jar Jar in episode 9, have him kill all the new main characters. Hey, let's have the holiday special, let's release the holiday special on Blu-ray. And I'm like, what the hell? Either you hate it or you don't hate it. Got deleted again. Oh, that sucks. I know you're trying to write your X-Men comic, or not comic, you'd probably do a good job writing X-Men though. You know enough about the characters. I would say you know enough about the characters. I meant to say comment. I don't know what's going on. There's just crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. If if you have it on YouTube, if you have like on the thing, you can go to the comment section instead of writing on the live stream. You can go to the comment section and write your comment there, and it'll probably show up there. You could try that. I mean, I understand regarding this demo. I understand that it's a teaser and that the game wasn't finished yet. Because at the time of this demo, it even says at the start about how the demo, this is of a game that's still in development. You know, the typical stuff. Um, I expected it to be slightly longer than that, though. Even the thing, it says it's called the beginning hour, but you can beat this demo in like, and this was the first time I played it too, and you can beat this in like maybe 30 minutes. I figured I would at least, if it's called the beginning hour, it would be the first hour of the story. But yeah, I'd say Underworld, if you want to write this long X-Men comment, I almost said comic again, this long X-Men comment about your problem or your critiques, your understandable critiques with them, you could try writing in the comment section instead of writing it on the live chat, because I don't know what's going on with the live chat. I have no idea. I feel like big voices say that you're not a real fan unless you hate the prequels, so regular people went with what they feel like the group view was. At this point, Disney Star Wars, after I didn't hate Rogue One. But to me it wasn't really that fun to me. It just felt very different, which isn't a bad thing, but it just had, I don't know if it was, I guess it was a different tone. The only character I actually really liked was the robot, the sarcastic, monotone robot. Anyways, that time my Star Wars comment was deleted. Oh. But regarding Disney Star, is like, at this point, it's made me appreciate the prequels. I didn't even full on hate the prequels before all this. K2SO, yes, that's the one. Thankfully, they're bringing him back in that Cassian Andor Disney Plus series. They're bringing him back, thankfully. So I'll now technically have a way. I now technically have a reason to watch that now. Except for the fact that I know that no matter what happens in the Cassian Andor series, it's gonna always end with them getting blown up at the end of Rogue One, which is kind of disappointing. But because I didn't really like, to be honest. If I'm gonna be honest, the lead male character, which is Cassian Andor, and then I think Jyn Erso is the name of the female character. Their personalities just seemed so basic that you could flip, like, you could flip the genders of the characters, or you could switch both personalities of those two leads, and there wouldn't be that much different about them. There wasn't really much different about them in general. I still think Attack the Clones is the worst Star Wars movie, even if Disney Star Wars movies stink on ice, yeah. I mean, Attack of the Clones still had a couple fun moments in it. Like the battle and stuff at the end, and you see Yoda use getting that big, the lightsaber fight with, what was it, Count Dooku? I guess, or whoever it was. So, I mean, there's forgiving stuff. There's some stuff you can forgive in that I can forgive, at least in that film, that I enjoyed. Um, it's just, I mean, people can say whatever shit about the prequels whatever shit they want about the prequels all they want, but I mean, other than Anakin, none of the original trilogy characters in those films got screwed over. Like, C-3PO didn't get screwed over, R2-D2 didn't get screwed over, Yoda didn't get screwed over, Obi-Wan Kenobi didn't get screwed. Like, all of those characters that were in the original films that showed up in the prequels were at least treated well. I've grown to appreciate the prequel. I grown to appreciate the prequels as I grew up more. I understand many of the politics and how similar to things in real life. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, another sad thing is I have the first 2 seasons of Star Wars Rebels on DVD. I got them for my birthday last year, and just I haven't even had the chance. Like, even when I've had the time where I could watch them, I haven't watched them. It's not particularly that I don't have a drive to see them. It's just I've been also wanting to get seasons 3 and 4 on DVD too, but I don't know. But honestly, that just felt short. I mean, the demo, at least. I understand, like, it's a teaser and the game wasn't finished. I just thought there'd be a bit more to this demo. Um, I might play the other demo I got. I was gonna save it for tomorrow, but I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll have to see what I'm gonna do. And finally get it off of this. I don't know why it says midnight version at the bottom. Options. Controls. Display. Camera wobbled. On screen tutorial messages. VR mode. Okay. Audio. Language. Did you see the Alex Jones reviews of the Star Wars prequels? I haven't. I don't really watch any of, or haven't really watched any reviews of movies lately. Usually I just watch game reviews. Those are usually more fun to watch than movie reviews. It depends on who's reviewing it, I guess. Defaults. Okay. Well, I guess I'll probably end this stream here, but I might see if Red and Underworld, if I mean, I know Underworld's still here, and if Red's still here, I might see. I'll end this stream, and then I'll start. I might play the other demo that I got. And we can do that. Because I figured it'd be a little bit longer than what we got, but I mean, it was fine for the most part. Do it. Do it. It's like from, that was from the prequels too. That was the, oh, what's his name? The guy who ends up being the Emperor. He goes, do it. Alright, and we'll do that, and we could talk more about Star Wars and more about X-Men and just whatever other stuff y'all want to talk about. If y'all also have questions, you can ask me on the next stream, and I'll do that. Palpatine, yep, Emperor Palpatine. Did he go by Palpatine in the prequels? I know he didn't go by the Emperor, but I think he went by Palpatine in the prequels. I couldn't remember if he had a different name or if... It's been a while since I've seen the prequel movies. Yep, okay. Alright, well, I'm going to end this here, and we're going to continue on. I can't remember. Let me check real quick and see what the name of the other demo... Okay, so... Sorry about that. The other demo was called... Let me check one more time. It's called True Fear Forsaken Souls. That's what the next game will be. I don't know what that game is about, but I do know that it looks like another horror type game. There was no trailer and there was no screenshots for it, but I read the description. It said something about that it's something that's spooky and you get gameplay, but it doesn't sacrifice the story and stuff. He was Chancellor Palpatine. Okay. And then, okay, from Underworld. Okay, well, I'm going to end this here and we'll continue on. And I'll be back in just a minute.